Hello traders, it's Tomek here from Nikos Trading Academy and welcome in my weekly Forex Forecast. So first pair, which is still on my watch list, is AUDCAD. It seems that our scenario right now is making. So the question is if we have any good setup to jump into this pair. We said last time that we would like to focus on buy scenarios because price broke this weekly trend line together with the 36 EMA. And we can have situation that price will simply continue to go up. Maybe this will be like a trend change. We still see that price is above this trend line, above the 36 EMA. So we have levels where price might to stop. Of course, we would like to target even those previous stops. And if we go to daily chart, we will see that price is making for us our scenario, which is daily long 1 to 3 right now. Okay, so we can just draw this line like this, and this is our daily 2 to 3 line here. So basically, we would like to pay attention right now to buy. Of course, first we need to target the previous stop, and then after breakout of this, we can target next levels. Okay, so if we pay attention to this 4-hour chart time frame, we see that we have like a first option here, a little bit aggressive, because it was, if we draw differently trend line on the 1-hour chart, we will see that it was exactly, price was, you see, was sliding on the trend line. So it could be also like a possible bounce, you know, that price retest when decide to go down again, etc. But it seems that price broke it. Yes, we see that we could also draw this 1 to 3 like this. So if you like to be a little bit more aggressive, if you have set up like this, because what happens here, price reached this line, it looks like was breakout, but started to, you know, sliding here. But then what happened, we had this nice candle which closed here. So basically, like I said, this looks like a 1 to 3 here, okay, with the entry here, stop loss below. But if you are not sure if this is breakout or not, you can simply say, I don't want to trade this because I don't understand this. Or you can say, I still want to be in because I have good chance that price decide to continue to go up from the higher time frame perspective, but I will just lower my risk. So if we decided to jump in here, entry stop loss around 50 pips, target 100. So we see that this is 2 to 1. Right now we need to see another setup. And if we get the setup here, something like this, also keep in mind that your risk reward should be, you know, okay. But even if it's not 2 to 1, even if you get the setup here and target will be 1 to 1, you can still take this because there is potential from the higher time frame that price will break this and continue to go up. So that's why it's okay to trade this. So if we have set up here, then it's okay to jump in. Remember that this is your goal. And if we go to 4-hour chart, right now on the 4-hour chart we don't have much, so we need to wait for lower time frame setups. Okay, if price decide to reach this level and we will see that it's struggling, we will have another retracement on the 4-hour chart, for example, then what we can do, we can try to pay attention again for lower time frame entries and target this again, because there is still chance that after reaction and 1 to 3 price, you know, will go up and then we will see breakout. Okay, keep in mind that we still have this, like you know, weekly trendline breakout, weekly 36 EMA breakout, daily long 1 to 3. So for now, it's still everything is pointing up. So keep in mind about that. Okay, so this is AUDCAD. Next pair is EURCHF. EURCHF is interesting because we have daily short 1 to 3. Keep in mind also that this pair retested strong area, which was 1.0. Okay, so this is like a round number, 1.0. So strong level. After retest, we had reaction, and maybe price will go again to retest this level. Of course, there is still chance to go even lower. Yes, if we pay attention, yes, price was even here, but I'm not so sure if we will have enough such strength to go to this low, especially that this was just the spike. Okay, next area is somewhere around this zone. Okay, so there is still option that we will get the spike and then with this bigger reaction. Okay, so if we pay attention to this, let me start to draw some trend lines just to see what we have. And we have this really strong line. So this is really strong line. You see also here. Yes, so this is strong line, really. Yeah. So what can happen? Price can easily retrace to this, and then we will see reactions, okay, up or down. But right now it's a little bit far away. So the closer one is here, together with the 36 EMA. If we want to find resistance level, we will see that price already is retesting resistance zone. Let me unzoom a little bit more here. Okay, so you see this whole area here is the resistance. Next resistance on the weekly chart is higher, somewhere around this area, and then we have another one somewhere around this level. Okay, so we have next levels where price might to stop. Of course, ideally we would like to see that if price breaks this, then we can try to look for long entries. But if we have situation that price will be together with the resistance, we might to see again a strong move. But like I said, right now we are still to think about any entries here. We need to wait for this trend line breakout. Okay, so we still have time for this. Okay, so let's go to lower time frames, and what we have here, maybe just let's draw new line here. Okay, so resistance area again. This is area here. This is still the same level, and what we have right now is this daily short 1 2 3. Okay, so maybe price still will go and retest this, but we are already on the good level for bounce and continuations of this down move. Of course, we target the previous bottom, which is here. So we go to 4-hour chart right now, and we can adjust our lines here. Yes, so basically this is our line. Price is breaking this. So basically easy things to do. Yes, we simply wait for setup to go and sell this. Okay, so whenever price is making short 1 2 3 here, we want to take it. You can take it on the 4-hour chart or 1-hour chart. Yeah, so if you want to have it on the 4-hour chart, of course you need to wait for this. Then you take the entries and place your targets around this. Okay, so this is option for EURCHF. Of course, if this is false breakout and price decide to go up, you can still wait for this and then try to sell it again. Then you can extend your line, okay, and try to sell it again. But right now price is breaking 36, so we might to see setup. Euro dollar. So here price didn't continue to go down. Yes, we said last time that after bouncing on the 12, we might to see continuation to this, but price didn't continue. And you see this was the bounce. Sometimes price is bouncing on the 12 and we have another continuation, or we have situation that price make false breakouts and then is making this bigger retracement. Yes, and if I show you GBPUSD, you see exactly what I mean. Price moved down, retest 12 and went down again. Okay, so we never know. Yes, we never know. That's why we have risk management. So what we have, it's exactly the same like last week. To be honest, we don't have much difference. We have all the levels here, so we know that if price continue to go up, this is our trend line together with the 36 EMA on the weekly. Right now, definitely price is pushing down. If we see breakout of the resistance together with the 36 EMA, together with the trend line, then of course we can pay attention for buy opportunities. Then our, of course, goal is this resistance together with the weekly 36 EMA and together with this trend line, sorry, not the resistance, but trend line and this level of the resistance. Okay, so this is our next goal in case if prices decide to break this. But for now, it's still pointing to sell this. Like always, almost all Euro pairs are pointing right now in the same direction. Euro New Zealand, Euro Aussie, yes, they are pointing to sell also. But we will discuss this more in the live trading room. And here, what we can do, of course, after breakout, we look for short entries. After breakout, here we look for long entries. So we are on the good area right now to make some moves. And of course, here, if you are a day trader, scalper, you can still trade this, okay? Because price is here on the profit zone. Target here 85, 90 pips, okay? So how we can trade this? we can say, okay, if price breaks this line, you look for buy entries and you target this resistance, okay? If price, of course, break here, this is exactly the same. You pay attention to lower time frames, 5-minute, maximum maybe 15-minute chart, and you take longs, okay? And of course, if you want to be a little bit more aggressive, you can still trade between those two levels, okay? So if price, again, breaks this, reach this, you look for short entries as a bounce. Then you look for this. If price retrace and react here, you look for buys, okay? This is how we can also use it for day trading, if you like. If you do not like, you can simply say, okay, I wait for breakout patiently, and then I decide up or down. GBPUSD, I was stopped out on this position, but this was really nice option here. Nice trade. Right now, we are still retesting this support zone. Come on. We are still retesting this support zone. This, okay. And next one is lower here, okay. So there is still room to go down. Right now, daily chart seems like a triple bottom right now because we have first, second, and the third one. So what can happen? Or we will have bounce again and price will go up, and then maybe we'll have this range here, okay? This will be more visible right now on the daily chart, on the 4-hour chart, yes. Maybe you will see this. Or maybe, you know, just simply price will just make, after triple bottom, we'll have retest of the 36 or on the resistance. Or price will play around a little bit and then we'll see breakout and, of course, move to the next support zone, okay? Keep in mind that range is also a form of the retracement, okay? So we go to 4-hour chart, and right now it looks, I was stopped out here, okay, somewhere around this level. So this was quite nice trade, around 700 pips. So 7 times more than I risk here, yes, on this trade. I took it here. So this is what we have. It's like a triple bottom right now. So what we can do in this case, only bounce traders can pay attention to this. This might be really situation that we will have range. Of course, it's right now it's difficult to say, but usually in the range, price like to move from one area to another area without any, you know, 1 to 3s in between. So that's why this might be interesting. If you like to trade this, you can simply draw your volatility line here, and whenever price breaks this line, you simply try to buy this with the 1 to 3, okay? So this is our volatility trend line. So whenever price breaks this with the 1 to 3 as a bounce, you can try to take this. Of course, your goal is this top. Okay, so this might be good trade around 300 pips. This range is more than enough to trade this. You see 400 pips range. It's not the range yet, but at least our goal is good. Okay, so this is what you can do in terms of the bounce. And if, of course, if price breaks this, then you simply look for short entries and you can try to target next support zone. GBPUSD dollar. So what we have here is retracement. Okay, so after reaching support zone, price right now is retracing. Okay, price is now is retracing. Currently we are on the 12 together with this previous bottom. This gives us a little bit of the resistance here. I use 12 EMA, so we don't need to draw this, but if you like, you can just leave it. So what can happen? Of course, if we go to weekly chart, we still see that the momentum is to sell. Okay, retracement can happen to this trend line, to the extension of this trend line, maybe with the 36. But we don't know if this level is good enough to make this bigger retracement, or we'll see continuation, and at this point or even lower, we will see this bigger retracement. Right now, it's difficult to say. Definitely, we are pointing down also on the daily. Price is making short 1 to 3 for us right now. So what can happen if price, of course, break this line? We look for sell entries, target support, and the next level. In case if you would like to trade against main direction, we wait for breakout of this resistance, then we try to buy it target 36 together with the resistance. In case if this is broken, this is our next goal. Okay, so we go right now to lower time frames. You see that this is the area of the resistance, so we have to even go to 1 hour chart, and then we have to decide what to do. And here we wait for breakouts here, and we wait for breakouts here. Okay, and then you can take it on the 1 hour chart, or 5 minutes, or 15 minutes. It's really up to you how you would like to trade this. And also, like on the euro dollar, here you can try to sell it. Okay, here you can try to buy this, and as long as price is in between this, you can try to trade this. The highest point is more or less around this level, so the previous spike. So if you are interested to trade here, again, you draw just volatility trend line. Yes, I personally would like to see another retest this. Okay, so I would like to see the price is retesting and then is reacting, especially that we had this spike here. So I would like to see another retest, so then extension of the trend line. After breakout of this trend line, you can try to sell this with the 1 to 3s. Yeah, so I really would like to see like a last spike. If it doesn't happen, then of course you wait for this and you try to buy. Of course, here when you sell on the resistance, buy on the trend line, this is like a bounce trading. This is not like our classic situation. And the last one is USDN. It really went up strongly without, unfortunately for us, without any retracement for the swing. Only some retracements on the lower time frames to make intraday trading. Yes, so only here if we like, and also here we had, okay, so we had those options to jump in. So let's see what we have right now. Definitely it's better to see some retracements if we would like to trade this. But let's see what happens here. We are around the resistance. Currently, you see this is the resistance. So basically, we are around the resistance. But the next strong level is up here, and next here is up, and of course the last highs. Okay, so we have those next levels, and we know, okay, that currently we are also around the resistance. Okay, so it went up, broke this this range here. Weekly trend line is here. So, or we still have continuation and price will just simply break those levels and continue to go up, or we'll see some retracements on the lower time frames. Okay, the deepest retracement on the weekly is of course back to our trend line, back to our 36 EMA. If price holds this level, we still buy. But right now we are far away, so we have to focus on the lower time frames. This is our daily trend line. 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. Okay, so we have this. We know that we are around the resistance. Okay, so retracement on the daily, back to the 36, back to this trend line. This is also our previous support. Previous resistance reach became support. So retracement to this. We of course buy this, and you can also do it in the swing. So for our chart also. If you like, you can try to look for the short scenarios as a bounce trade on the resistance. If you like, then your goal is, of course, 4-hour chart 36 EMA. So you just wait for this trend line breakout on the 1-hour chart. And whenever price breaks this trend line, you can go to 5-minute, 15-minute, then try to sell this. If you are not trader who trades against main direction, you wait for the 4-hour chart retracement back to the 36 EMA, then you buy this and target resistance. In case if price breaks this, you have next levels. If we have a breakout of the 4-hour chart 36 EMA, okay, if you have breakout, because we don't have any 4-hour chart trend line, the only line is here, so it's like, oh, even we have. To be honest, we can draw it like this. It's not perfect. It's not perfect line, but it's close to the 36 EMA. So basically, 36 is also okay. But if this short entry here is too aggressive, what you can do, you can wait for the 4-hour chart trendline breakout. This will be extra confirmation. And after this 4-hour chart trendline breakout, you can try to sell this and target daily 36 EMA with the daily trend line. So this will be also, keep in mind that all sell entries are against main direction. Right now, ideally we wait for the retracement and we try to buy, okay? So guys, thanks for watching this. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. I wish you all a great week and hear you soon. Bye.